Testing. 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 Hello. Okay, it's working. Hey guys, welcome to another stream with me, Steve, your host from Steve's Haunted Flat in Haunted Dolls. Okay, so tonight I'm going to do in here. I'm going to have the Xbox Kinect running in a little bit. Going to be competition for a ghost box application. Only those with Android mobile phones or a PC which can run BlueStack can enter. There's only one prize, and that's a Colson ghost box application. We can go and download it. The normal price is £6, £5.99, but I've got a code where you can put in as like a payment details, like a redeem code, where you don't have to pay for it. I've only got the one app, so that's going to be done later on. I'm trying to think of a question for the competition. So those people who have been watching my streams over a very, very long time may know the answer. And I have said this person's name many times. So hopefully those who've been watching my stream will probably damn well know who this person is. I'm going to ask for the name because I've mentioned it on numerous amount of streams. So I'll give you more details on that later. So I've got the TV on, as you can see, right here, big screen. We'll add that on later with the Xbox Kinect. I'm going to give it a few minutes to let the laggers and the people come in. One who's lagging around and not coming on, and I did say 10 o'clock actually, but I thought I'd change it till 9:30, you know. So I'm not going to be on too long tonight, probably a couple of hours. So the competition will be in about an hour's time probably. And we'll actually run the application to remind you what the application is, the Ghost Box app. But for now, if I can find it, I'm going to put on the Afterlife box for a little while. We're going to do a ghost meter, a ghost box, physical ghost box later on, and going to try to do an EVP as well later. Not really expecting too much tonight, but you know, you never know. I've always said to you, spirits will do things whenever they want to do it. So spirits, if you want to come through and manifest yourself on the Xbox later on, please do so. Behind me, I don't pull the camera out. Behind me over here, all what I've got on here is the REM pod and a K2 meter. That's all I've got turned on tonight. So, you know, if they start something going off, then that'd be cool, because then it proves that there's something behind that. But if we get something on the Xbox Kinect, it don't mean they're going to stop the devices, you know. So we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully we get some activity. We may do, we might not do. So for now, I'm going to start the Afterlife box and run that for a little bit.
Who's there?
Hello. I'm going to leave it without the echo on for a little bit first. Any spirits around me tonight? So can you come forward and say hello? My arm suddenly started hurting just tonight. Is there anyone here who's going to interact with us later? I'm not saying I'm going to, but I might do a Ouija board session later. I don't know yet. Depends on how I'm feeling. Tip. We're going to tip. Don't tip them boxes over. For God's sake. I'll just put them boxes over there so I can get a little bit of a room behind me. So no tipping my stuff over.
You could tell me.
If it does happen, it fucking happens, I suppose, but...
Way. I've said.
Anyone around? Hello to Ian. Sophie. Hello, Sophie. Welcome. Leslie, Paranormal Craziness. Charmy, Leslie. And the other is watching. Hello. Paired. Paired what? What do you mean by paired? I'm reading the Sanctuous talk on the afterlife. When it says something, I'll let you know. Last word was pair, as in P-A-I-R, pair of something.
Please.
Dwindle. D-W-I-N-D-L-E. Dwindle. Bend. Dwindle, bend.
In August.
Remote. What? Oh, actually. Hey, you leave my remote control alone. I'm going to put it on the bed. So you, well, if you touch it, you don't. But if my TV suddenly all go off, and I know it's you. Oh, something about the tension. Hello, Mary. Leno. Oh, level.
His
I need a new chair again. This chair's squeaking like crazy.
Moonshine.
Did that just say moonshine? Funny, because I was watching a lot of American hillbilly movies last night, like Southern, what's it called? Southern Comfort. The night before, I watched another one. Different movie.
Scrambled.
But be careful, if you mean physical little girl, be careful, because I don't want to be affected. If you mean the spirit girl, then okay, fair enough. I don't really want children watching this because it is classed as adult 18. All my videos are now 18. So I don't want people saying, well, like my daughter or my niece saw your stream, got possessed, or something really weird happened to her. So I don't want that happening.
The office.
Do you know why there's been so many school shootings? The last couple of days, Paranormal Crazy said. Dress. Dress what? I don't have a dress. Dress on. Try and tell us why people are being shot. Who's doing it?
And this story. The whole creep up, right?
Well, I'm not going to be able to see chat now.
Edges of the
Picture. What picture? What do you mean? Are you going to show us a picture of you on here? On the Xbox? That'd be cool, you can. Right, I've got the Xbox on now. I'm not going to be able to read chat that much, I'm afraid.
Train stuff.
Anyone see?
Who's been doing all the shooting,
Further than
Spirit, in America? They just said hide. Kid. What? What do you mean by kid? Is it a kid's been shot or is it a kid shooting? Who's doing the shooting? A kid or an adult?
Things.
Just said kid on the actual Sanctuous talk. Or on the, what's the name?
No. Put in the gym.
What weapon have they been using to shoot people?
That's time. The first
Try.
Kid. Well, it said kid on the Sanctuous box. And before it actually changes, so I can look. Kid. You said kid. So is it a kid that's doing all the shootings?
Maybe Harper.
Why is he shooting people?
I wonder.
Broken. Who is broken? What got broken?
Isn't with.
Well, he's not a kid, is he? He's 19. He's an adult.
Goldens.
He'll either get life without parole.
That's what said it.
They should execute him. What do you reckon, Spirits? Execute him for what he's done?
The landlady.
Sing. I ain't singing. I ain't got no singing voice.
At the door.
Persuade.
Have died.
At the door had died. Who's at my door and who's died?
Clear work.
Love of.
Can you come forward and sit behind me on the chair where Tammy goes? Set of those devices behind me. Well, you can that be Paul?
Cook the brain. Condom.
Actually, I'm going to do something new tonight, and I have got permission to do it. Just got to find it though. I've got permission to do this. Right, Kelly sent me some books, as you know, yeah. And I asked her if it's okay for me to read some of the chapters from here. And she said, yeah, go ahead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read a short one today.
This will be.
I know my voice ain't brilliant, like radio. Yeah, we are doing a Radio Ghost box later on.
These used for.
So I'm not really a keen reader, but you know, I'll probably read the Ghost Boy Tom Tom. Sounds something like about 3 or 4 pages.
Thing.
Mary,
Still,
not Mary. It said marry, as in marrying. So I'm going to read one of the chapters, Ghost Boy, from my paranormal stories from Kelly. It's 3.5 pages.
Had by the
So I'll read that later.
other.
acre.
For them.
The body.
Through the net.
Then I want to come through, show himself in the Xbox, sit behind me, let the Kinect pick you up. It should be working actually. I don't do any other settings on it, just turn it on and that's it. Put it on this particular mode. This light over here is the DVR camera. Value.
Human rights.
What do you mean by value? What do you value mostly in the spirit world? Do you value anything?
And the fear
Of us.
Do you value fear? Is that what you value, the fear? I know that's an energy form for you.
No, put it up.
Do you value my fear? Well, you don't get no fear off me unless you do something.
God.
Make some noise, knock on something, rattle something, shout out, disembodied voice, grow. Fear, grow. So unless you do something, you ain't going to get no feel from me.
There was a rest.
Ask,
I'm
Suffering.
not scared of you.
or how twilight. It's from it.
People.
Go.
Yeah.
But even
Kind of, it's not long stream tonight. Couple of hours maybe. Depends on what I get or sense or feel or coffee. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. I've got coffee there.
thing the next.
I ain't got much milk left actually to make more coffee. But I've got enough milk to make 3 more cups of coffee, and that's got to last me till tomorrow. I'm already feeling tired.
The road should.
What kind of game was I playing earlier? Do you know what kind of game it was? On the internet?
Shoot art.
What happens when you have to
Innkeeper.
look after yourself on an apocalypse?
According.
What's the special word? What do you need to do to stay alive? Providence. What do you mean by providence?
Hair of sun.
Some of these words I don't know the understanding, to be honest with.
Taste it.
I feel really tired of that now. I ain't even done nothing.
Colors. Fish on them. The hair is
Like the K2 meter over there. Well, touch the REM pod for me.
to these things.
gonna deliver.
Be a bit hard for any spirit sitting on that chair now because the cat's on there, unless you shoo her off. Or sit on the cat.
I need to collect. An accusation.
Look, I'm trying to stay awake. I feel fucking knackered already. I haven't done nothing. Come on. Now, where the two houses used to be, the haunted houses, yeah, across the road, they actually knocked them down and made like two apartment buildings. Now, I was actually going to go there and do a quick video over there, but it felt a little bit too cold and I was too tired, and you know, they've only just taken the wooden fence down, so I thought I'll leave it for a couple of days and then go out there just as it starts getting dark. Looks like people might be already moving in, so I saw a pushchair in the front window of one of the buildings. And in another building, looks like furniture's been moved in. So it won't be long until I start going out and posting my little leaflets. Every house is haunted. If you've got noises, knocks, bangs, weird sounds, animals playing around, going a bit strange, let us know.
It's a miracle.
Peace.
That's it, alright. Root, alright, root. Oh, alright, boot. Not root, boot. What boots? Actually, yeah, I'm not talking about boots. I've got to find my boots for when I go magnet fishing this week.
A mass a lot.
So there's going to be one competition tonight. 5. Is that how many spirits are around me tonight? 5. What how about getting your asses up there and showing yourself on the Kinect camera? Come on, show yourself. Yeah, so there's going to be one competition prize, say Android app, Ghostbox app by Mark Colchus. It's normally around about $5.99, but you ain't going to have to pay for it because I've got the redeem code key, which I'll post the winner later. All you got to do is email me for the redeem code, and I'll send you the link to download the application and the code to pay for it. But you do need an Android. You can either use it on an Android phone, or if you've got BlueStacks on your PC, you can use it through BlueStacks.
It's raining.
I'll probably give it a quick test run again later.
On account.
Describe.
Actually, I don't think I will be doing the Ouija board tonight because I'm bloody tired already. And you need energy for that.
The underbreath.
Holly. Holly?
Ew.
Is that a spirit name, yeah? A bolt, Holly, a bolt. Couch.
On
Not seeing nothing in the living room, in the couch.
Yeah, all right.
should I? Nope.
Well, if you're seeing these spirits, why aren't they not showing themselves on my Kinect? Can't, if you need to push the cat off the chair,
Here,
sit on
sir.
it. Need to see if it's actually working as Kinect should be.
Itself.
Ah, shit. You fell over. Is it working? Right, there we go, it's working. Oh, I need to move out of the way now.
Made it, sir.
So you need to be behind me.
To be revealed.
Cat, lash. Don't you lash out at me. Kick your ass if you lash out at me.
Since wood.
Throw holy water around.
Thing.
I'll give 5 more minutes. Then I'll read the chapter out of Kelly's book.
Oh, wait.
Then we'll do a physical ghost box for about 15 minutes. Then we'll do Mark's
This should have been.
ghost box application for about 10 minutes. Then after that, we'll do the competition. And then go back onto the afterlife box for a little bit. So this stream will only be a couple of hours probably. Already feeling tired. Mind you, I didn't get up till late this afternoon, about 4 o'clock. So I didn't go to sleep early till 7 o'clock again.
He said to have the. It's too good. Having had
Right, in about 3 minutes, we're going to stop this so I can read the chapter out of Kelly's book.
what else?
Gag. What, you going to gag me, are you? Better not do.
And all that, like,
Gag me, I can't read the book then, can I? No nuts. I'll have to turn the light on when I do the reading.
Read the word.
After the stream, I'll try to find the link to Kelly's books and I'll list them in the comments later. So if you ain't got her books and you want her books, you can go to Amazon and buy them. Details. What details? Yeah, details. That's the book. Yeah, that's right.
Suddenly.
I'll put Kelly's details of her books on them where they can buy it on Amazon later.
So,
Oh, I'm shattered. Why am I so tired? Say my name. What's my name? Tell me my name. I forgot my name. Can you tell me my name?
who is he? Asking the what?
1 more minute, then we'll stop this. Then I'll read the chapter out of Kelly's book. Coming in. Show yourself on the Xbox if you wish.
did not.
Return.
Look, striker.
Right, thank you, spirits. We'll do a bit more on that later. So I'm going to read a chapter out of Kelly's book. Oh, look. Oh, shit. Just as I said that, it went. It's where the cat is as well. No, I don't think animals can cast like Xbox Kinect things. Right, let's turn the light on so I can read this book. 3.5 pages long, so it won't be too long. Right, okay, should be able to hear me now. I think that's just where I've got up. So, can you hear me in? Right, okay. Yeah, my camera fell down. And, right, okay, should be able to hear me now. I think that's just where I've got up. I've got to unwrap this camera because it got wrapped around. It's got wrapped around the tripod. Now that fell down, I do not know. So I won't even know we're near it, to be honest with you. Right. Okay, so I'm going to read a chapter out of this book, My Paranormal Stories. True Paranormal Experiments by Kelly, Virginia. Gallus. What one was it I was going to read? The Ghost Boy Tom Tom, 89. It's only 3.5 pages. Right, so you have to forgive me if I get stuck on some of the words. Hopefully I won't. My reading ain't brilliant, but I'll give it a go. I'll keep the camera on the Xbox. Right, the Ghost Boy Tom Tom. This is all material copyright 2016, all rights reserved. I have got permission from Kelly to read this. Right, the Ghost Boy Tom Tom. It seems that sitting here now, putting these experiences down on paper, that when I stop and really think about all the ones that I have had that have left an impact in my life, and well, that is probably 90% of the things that have occurred, I realise that what so many have chalked up to imaginary, make-believe, childlike fantasy, is in fact in reality very real phenomenon known as paranormal encounters. I suppose we do, in one way, think up things through our mind and, you know, imagine that something paranormal is kind of real, I suppose. This one such encounter that happened to my brothers, and one that I know happened to them on more than one occasion, but they never really talked about it much, as they were just kids, and they didn't think about, they didn't think anyone would believe them if they did. Growing up as we did, our families were very faith-based and church-going, Bible-believing people, and well, some things you don't or didn't talk about. It just wasn't something anyone took notice or wanted to know about. I suppose in the olden days, like, you know, if you did say anything, people would think you're fucking crazy, you're cuckoo. So a lot of people kind of kept this, you know, hidden up inside themselves. Because if you did say anything to anyone, they think you're breaking up crackers. Now, two of my brothers, when they were younger, growing up in the country as we did, both had the same imaginary friend, as he was referred to when they were little. My brothers played outdoors a lot and would play in the pasture, in the field, or near the creek and the garden, or their favourite place was the big red barn with the hay loft they could climb and hide in. Both of them had the same exact description of their imaginary friend, and they described him as a boy that was the same as them, and that would mean that he would have been around about 7 years old or so, as one of the brothers was 6 and the other 8 at the time. Now, they said he wore ragged overalls with holes in the knees and the pant legs rolled up, and he wore boots that flopped when he walked like they were too big for him. They went on to say that he had dark brown hair that looked stringy, as they called it. And they said he had dark eyes like they did. That would mean they were brown eyes in colour. They said that he smelled like he had been rolling in hay and grass, and he looked like he needed a good scrubbing. They said he liked to hide in the hay loft and sitting on the edge of the loft with his feet dangling down, and looked at the horses in the stalls below him. So I suppose the spirit child was more comfortable in the barn, sitting on the hay lift, watching the animals, I suppose. They both said he would run with them and skip rocks, and that he walked with them when they were out doing chores, or would play tag or hide and seek, and that he talked a lot about everything and nothing. I understand now that they saw him quite a lot, and even saw him some when they were older, though they said he didn't seem to have grown or aged at all, and he didn't seem to understand why they had. They both said that he would often get this sad look to his face, and eyes would be cloudy, and he would look away from them. So I suppose, like, when he got sad, he didn't want them seeing that he was sad, so he kind of turned around, I suppose. My eyes getting blurry already. He often looked away from them so they wouldn't see the tears in his eyes. When he thought about something, or times when my brothers would be laughing and smiling and happy. They said one day they came into the barn and he was sitting there just staring at nothing. And so they asked him what was wrong. And he said to them that he was upset because he always seemed to be left out and no one ever came to look for him or see him if he was okay. He said that everyone just goes about doing stuff as if he doesn't matter, and he gets ignored, and he can hear them calling his name Tom Tom, but when he answers, no one answers him back. And he says it makes him feel like he isn't wanted or loved. Ooh. That's sad, isn't it, eh? The spirit feels like he's not wanted or loved. Now, that took my brothers back because, well, over the years, they came to love this boy like he was their own brother. And I guess they didn't realise that by calling out the name, calling out his name, he had told them with his that they are hurting him. How can you be hurt of spirit if you're calling out his name? They also didn't realise that it was him that was causing the things to be moved around in the barn, or the pails to be by the creek of the water to be hauled, or that he was the one that kept leaving the footprints in the dirt so they would know he was there. I guess it was at the point when I heard them telling the story of Tom Tom that I realised he was in fact a spirit child, and that he wasn't made up or imaginary at all. I know every time I go back to that childhood home, there are things that happen that you can't explain, and we all now know. I guess I know why. Nearly finished. Half a page left. Sorry about my reading. I ain't that good a reader. Tom Tom, it seems, has a knack for collecting things. If you go out in the hayloft, you'll find coins, pop tops, bottles, caps, and pieces of fence wire, horseshoe nails, rocks, stones, and other little trinkets he seems to have acquired over the years. You can see the dusty boot prints on the ladder going up to the hayloft, and you can from time to time find little bits of hay on the barn floor, though it has been long gone since the barn was ever used for anything. So I suppose no more hay in there, but they still find hay in there. Well, there ain't no hay in there. It is a wonder that it is even still standing, but it is well, and that seems to be Tom Tom's favourite place to be. I guess that those that come to visit the old homestead will always get that feeling that someone is walking with them, and the kids, well, they often tell the tale that the boy that skips rocks and sits with a piece of hay between his teeth watched them from the loft above. So that's it. That's that chapter. Sorry, my reading ain't brilliant. So it seems like, there's a spirit child at the old family home. He resides in the loft. He likes to play hide and seek and follows people around, and he's a bit of a kleptomaniac. He's a spirit that kind of feels like lonely and left out, and he thinks that he's not loved. Which I suppose, like as you said, like her brothers did seem to like the child, and gave him some kind of loving. But he was kind of upset to see that her brothers were growing up in life while he wasn't. He stayed at the same age all the time. So if her brothers were 8 and 9 or whatever, yeah, Now, when they grow up to about 15, 16, he didn't grow up at all. He was still the same age. And he felt kind of like sad and lonely about that because he didn't understand why they were growing up and he wasn't. Maybe he just doesn't realise that he's dead. And like, you know, how did he die? That'd be interesting to find out. How did he die? Did he have an accident? Did he fall off the you know, like the the bit where he sits? Maybe he was standing up there one day and he fell and killed himself accidentally. Maybe he might have slipped on a skipping stones when he was younger and drowned, you know, bashed his head and killed himself that way, or drowned or something like that. Why is he still haunting the farm? No, why is he still haunting the barn? Is it because it is his favourite place? He like being there all the time? Possibly. But he sounds like, you know, he's a good spirit and he's not there to cause any harm. But even with, you know, child spirits, you got to be careful with those because you don't know if they're going to be like nice as pie and friendly with you for a certain amount of time. They can just turn around and be nice ass little bastards, and you know, it could be like something evil and demonic pretending to be a little boy, and you know, it could be playing that role as a little boy, and then like, you know, later on in life, you know, once you do get older, you could start causing, you know, trouble and pain and manic and stuff like that to you, you know, because like if he's a, you know, I'm not saying he's a demon or, you know, an evil spirit. Maybe he was a little boy, you know, just a normal little boy. But you know, evil spirits and demons can present themselves as like nice little boys, so you can like kind of like gain its trust, and once you gain its trust later in life, that so-called little boy can turn around and cause you a lot of pain, a lot of hell, disruption and whatever. But I feel like, you know, to be honest with you, although I've only read that one chapter, I do believe that he was, you know, a proper child, I suppose. You know, just trying to make friends with humans, I suppose. And, you know, although he doesn't realise he's dead, or maybe if he does realise he's dead, he's just trying to, you know, carry on and, you know, not to be lonely. Maybe he needs that interaction. Don't know really. But if I was a 9-year-old boy and I was dead, you know, I'd try to get some friends, I suppose. Don't want to be living in that one location on your own. Unless you had the ability to draw in other child spirits and get them to come and be your friends, I suppose. But, interesting story. So, again, you know, my reading ain't that brilliant. A few little mishaps there, but hey, that's me. You have to take me as I am. Steve's audiobook coming soon. Got me joking. How's it going, Aaron? You driving yet? I'm going to stick the ghost box back on while I go to the bathroom. I wonder what that little boy's name was. It Tom? Was it Tom? Tom, as I say, it was Tom, or was it a different name? Who wrote that book, Spirits? Can you tell us? Right. Well, you need to get up here sometime because there's a couple of locations that two old haunted houses where they built the new apartments. They've taken all the wooden fencing down now, so you can actually walk down. But I've not done that yet. I'm going to do that probably later in the week, just before it gets too dark. It looks like people might be already moving in. I don't know, but you know, I looked through the window and saw a child's pushchair and some furniture in two of the buildings. So
Questions?
I don't know if they are moving in or not, but it's nearly done. Apple. Yeah, I've got some apples in the fridge actually, but they're probably dead old now.
You can
In the fish.
All right, let's go to the bathroom.
He has
3 stick.
yes, sir.
Eldest.
Before the
Right. Body. Ella to you. Hands. Pressure. I am. Oh, what day?
disappear.
Right here. Yeah.
It's written. Go to take. Yeah.
Oh shit, and the chair nearly fell back in. No, I was just trying to have problems, like trying to think of a competition prize actually. Not the prize, the question, I mean. I might ask a question on
Not Eddie.
one of my videos actually. If you've been watching my videos all this time, you might know the answer. And I actually did bring up the subject not long ago. So, you know, what we do is method. Stop that one. I'm going to put on Mark's Ghost Box. I'll screen share it. Apps, my apps. Right, so screen share. So this is the Ghost Box application. Hopefully you can see it because I can't see crap on it yet. Wait a minute. I need to see if you can see it. There we go. So you won't see the Xbox for a little bit. But this is the application that's on the competition. I'm going to play it for a little bit, yeah. I'm going to ask, it's only one copy available as a competition prize. I'm going to give 10 minutes playing time. And the question is, right, and Aaron is not allowed to be involved in this one, yeah? What Aaron and Ian can do is keep an eye out on the first person who says the first name. Well, actually, I'll probably scroll. No, actually, I can keep an eye out on this one, to be honest with you, on my laptop. Right, so the competition, right, for the Ghost Box, it's $5.99 originally, yeah, but I've got a code which Mark gave me, where you can go and buy the application, but instead of buying it, you put in, when you like buy the application, you click on how you want to pay it, and you click on like redeem, then you put the code in. The only way you're going to get the code is by emailing me for the actual redeem code, yeah. And I'll also send you the link to where to get the download from. All right, so it's one copy. You need an Android mobile phone, or you can run it on BlueStacks on your PC. But there's only one copy, okay? Now the question is, what is the name of the spirit child that me and Simon and even Aaron has communicated with over Mitcham Common? Spirit child, his first name. Okay, his first name. So the spirit child we communicated with over Mitcham Common several times, actually. We've communicated with him. And this is the application you're getting. Hello, spirits. Hello. So again, what is the name of the spirit child that we have communicated with over Mitcham Common? Me, Simon, and Aaron. Hello, monsters. I don't believe it's monsters. Hello. Do you know the spirit child's name? I'll give you up until I stop this. If I've got no answer, then I'll ask a different question. It is pretty easy. No, not Tommy. That's the book I was just reading from Kelly. Tom. But it's not Tommy. Wrong. Not Michael Mitchell. Spirits, you know who was the the spirit we communicate with over Clapham Mitchell Common, innit? Don't you? The child one. I bet half of them are logged out to go and watch the video or something, you know. Well done, Joy. You got it. Well done. Correct. Don't know what I'm there. Hello? Anyone around? Well done again, Joy. Congratulations. This is the application you're going to be getting. Virus. I don't know fucking virus. Thank you very much. Why is my what's name ain't working? Oh, there we go. Hello. Anyone around? Want to say hello? Now you can have one bank on, or you can have all four on. I wouldn't you advise you to have all four banks on those. It's a bit kind of like overwhelming. You can go to bank B, but sometimes you get a problem. And you may have to replay it. I think he already knows about that bug actually. So if you know, it would be advisable to actually, if you want to go to bank B, end the program, restart the program, then select B, then turn it on. I'll stop it, then go bank B, then turn it on. I think bank B is where you actually record actually. Pick the random item. So I'm not really much to remember this, to be honest with you. I think you have to do it through this up here. Their devices connect. You can actually run Bluetooth on this if you've got Bluetooth. Bluetooth on. Show files received. I'm sure it long because I've not done no recording. Just means messing around. I don't like messing around programs that much, to be honest with you. So that's where your folders will probably be your run emulator WAV file.
My lord's my dad.
Over my dead body, it said. Who made this application? Downloaded it. Downloaded it. Who downloaded it? You know, it just means like mucking around with it, to be honest. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of time to get mucking around with applications at the moment. I prefer just using Ghostbox apps. Ghostbox, physical ghost boxes. So yeah, let's see. Let's see, she sent me an email. Right, okay. Right, let me just get the link and everything. Google Play. Google Play. Ox, ITC. So I'll just give in reply to Joy. What's happening here? Oh, I need to get the redeem code for you. Where is it? I'll go onto his Facebook and get it from there again. I can't remember what I've done with it. I think it might have been a Ghostbox thing. Oh, I've got it. Here we go. Right, okay, so that redeem code should work because I've not used that one. What you need to do is go to the link. You actually go to that link and you buy it, but when it takes you to the actual payment center, it'll ask you for your credit card or PayPal. If you click on that tab, you should have a pull down and it should say redeem. All you got to do is click redeem and put a code in that I've sent you, and that should give you the free copy. If any problems with the redeem code, let me know and I'll have a word with Mark. He has got a video up on it, and he's got a few people. Fantastic work on this app. Recording and reviewing is still most important. Oh my Lord, give us this daily app that just blew me away. Clear responses, These are just some of the reviews he's got. 4.5. And he does have some other applications on there you can download free. So, but that's from Mark Coltus. He's got like a few other ghost boxes. He's got Live Internet Ghost Box. He's got the Paranormal Live Ghost Box. He's got a Spirit Communication Ghost Box, Paranormal Life Ghost Box, EMF Buddy 3, Paranormal Weather, and Paranormal Videos. I didn't know he'd done that one. So he's got a few free applications on there anyway. What's this? Head's itchy. Well, not really getting much on the old Xbox tonight, are we? To be honest with you. So what I'm going to do is a quick ghost box on Rose Box 2. I can't even do that because I think the battery's gone. Damn, the batteries are flat. Oh no, they've just come loose, that's all. Why's that gone like that? Oh, I see. So it ain't going to be a long stream today, guys. I'm feeling too tired. I don't know why. Should be tired, but I am. Right, spirits, come through and talk to us on this one. Hello? Is anyone around? That just said Leslie. I think that's me that picked up. I don't know though. So there's someone behind me? That might have been me that picked up. Oh, right, okay, works good. Give it a try, see what you think. If you get the same issue like I get with a recording, just send them a message. So I think there might be a little bug on that recording facility. But he's had a few reviews and they said that they've had outstanding results on it. Carl, who's with me? Anyone? Anyone want to show themselves? Come and interact with the Xbox. I'm not really filtering right. spiritual presence around me last few days, actually. Gone quiet again. That's why I need to get out and do some stuff. You know, how with me. Come on, tell me who's with me tonight. Here's some names. Why not get any activity? You know, I want to lick this also. No, I'm not having coffee again. Just have one. What about pencil? Novel? Are you talking about the book I'm writing? What I found on my computer? Reading through it last night.
Was any was and again you're it's in here.
Not really getting much on the Xbox, are we?
Oh yeah.
Turn the TV off and see we getting kind of like RTC on the TV.
Did I say?
Come on, do something before I finish. Wasting my time when you're not doing nothing. It's not worth having the Xbox on, you ain't going to do nothing. Hi, Vicky. Beth. Thank you, Leslie, for that, for him, Pitch. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you, sweetheart. Can you say thank you to Leslie? Say thank you, Leslie. Or say Leslie's name. Thank you. Try and say Leslie's name. Can't we make Leslie's day you say her name? No, it takes time. Say Leslie. I don't want it to say Les, I want to say Leslie, please. I won't get it until next month on the 19th. Every super chat I get, I'll keep on my super chat and I'll only use it when I need to buy something. How otherwise. There is a new EMF meter I want to get, but I can't withdraw from super chats. It's only got £44 and I've got to have a minimum of 60. I can't withdraw that to get the EMF meter I want. It's only like £30. Yeah, I think it's £30 the EMF meter I want to get. Yeah, it's cheap. Cheap. Yeah. Well, I've only got £44 on my YouTube AdWares, and it says I've got to have 60 before I can draw anything out. So, you know, the donations that Leslie and Ronan's given me, that won't go until next month. Then I might be able to do next month. So I wanted to do like this week maybe a stream about EMF detectors. I'll finish my liquor sauces now.
Yes, we go. Thanks for yeah. Shape. How's it? Look.
Say Leslie. On.
So
Can you please say Leslie? So I'm going to scan downwards now. Say Leslie. Hi Lee, how's it going? Haunted? What's haunted? My hound haunted. Yeah? You ain't doing fuck all though, are you? You said haunted, I said my home haunted. You went, yeah. You ain't doing ain't, are you?
Yeah.
No, you ain't, don't lie. What are you doing? Nothing.
Son. Joe. Station. Basic.
God damn it, Dad, what? What are you on about? Ouch.
What's it?
Very blocky on my big screen.
Mate. On board.
You're not fucking lazy, you know that. I'm not doing nothing here. Oh, I've done my camera. Oh, it's up there. Hold on a minute. Right, you don't hear me, but I need to just take a few pictures in the mirror.
People. Stop. Stop.
I feel like something was like pulling my side jumper in there just then. Got the camera down again. Twice I've done that. Oh, just make sure you can hear me. I don't know if my microphone's working again. Oh, just make sure you can hear me. I don't know if mine's working. Right, sorry about that. I'll bloody knock the camera down again. And again. Give me a fucking break. I either need to get this camera repaired or a new one. Because every time I try to view the pictures, it won't let me view the pictures properly. Hello, who says Steve? What am I doing? Looking at pictures. So I can see any of you in the photos. Well, not seen, I think. Whoa, crazy. I don't know how to see that. It looks like a policeman with like one of the old police hats on. See that? That's in my mirror. Looks like he's wearing a police helmet or something. I could be wrong. And that's what I just took in the mirror. You see that? When I do that, it looks like two faces. Yeah? But if I do it that way, it looks like one face. If I do it that way, it looks like two. Weird. That's weird. Shit, now my camera's stopped again. See, this is all raw, you know, like Rose said. What's the point of doing streams where people think it's fake. No, my camera stopped again. What you're seeing is real, raw. You just saw me go in the living room, painting photos, and that's one of them I just caught. Looks like a gill, that one. No, it's not different. It depends on how far you bring it out. Looks like he's smoking the skulls right now. So what I'm trying to do is get that little bit of flash, not too much flash in the mirror. The camera's playing up again. I'll try to sort these out and upload them on the G Plus tomorrow. The camera's just shutting off. It might be the battery.
Yeah.
Now, you know, with smudges, they use smudges like ITC, you know, that blockiness. They use it all to try to show themselves.
Single. Racial.
That sounded like my voice then, saying hello. Hello. Say my name. Say Steve. Oh, something moved there. Just saw a knob, I think. So it's very blocky on this TV. Not getting any lighting on me apart from that one, I think, just then. Right, take the cup out, go to the bathroom. I might end it. I'll be... Cool. What's it? Radio. Music. Anyone around? All right, then say good night then. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna come here and say good night. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Whoever said goodbye. Just heard a female say goodbye. Right. Well, that's it, guys. I'm not going to do a Ouija board tonight. I ain't got the energy. Sorry about my reading expertise on Kelly's book. Probably do another stream maybe the weekend sometime. Saturday or Sunday, one of those days. Not sure what one yet. Got a couple of days off now. Relax, chill out. Now, before I do go though, let's close these down. Now, as you remember, the two haunted houses across the road, which me and Aaron was able to do one of them, they've been knocked down and they've been made into apartment buildings. And over the last year, I suppose, they've had like this big wooden fence up where they've had it cornered off, where they've actually been building these new block of flats, apartment buildings, or whatever you want to call them. Now, yesterday, was it yesterday? Monday, I had to go out and I noticed they've taken the big wooden fencing down now. And you know, on the way back home, I kind of like peeked in the windows and someone had like had a baby pushchair there in one of the buildings, and the other building had like furniture being put in. So I think people are now going to start moving in very soon. Now, what I was going to do earlier tonight, but I didn't decide to do it because I was too bloody knackered. I was going to go and take a little walk around with my camera, my head cam one, because it's like night vision. Well, one of them is anyway, but I can't remember where it is. That's why I didn't go out. I could have took my camcorder with an IR strobe, I suppose, but I decided I ain't going to do it today. What I might do is before the weekend, I might take a walk along there if I can, you know, if there ain't no one around, no security guards or nothing, I'll probably take a little wander over there with a camera and just do like a little quick video. I may even take K2 meter with me as well. I'm going to do it as it's getting dark. I don't want to be doing it when it's pitch black because, like, you know, you still might have security around and you might have like a homeless person that's might broke into one of the flats already. You never know. And I think I might have CCTV around as well, so I've got to be kind of careful. But I'm going to try to do a little video footage over there and just walk around with a K2 meter, see if we get anything. I want to go to the back of the right to the end of the road because like that's where it backs up onto the cemetery. And when Aaron gets up there, we can do that again. But I'll probably do a quick 10-20 minute one myself, see how it goes, and upload it when I get home, I suppose. And I'll probably do that Friday. So keep an eye on that video because I'll probably do that. And then Saturday we'll probably do in here and focus on the kitchen because I have been getting a lot more noise in the kitchen, funny enough. I've had a few disembodied voices in here, but no, they're only active when they want to be active, I suppose. So, I can only apologise we didn't get that on the Xbox Kinect. You know, they only do it when they want to do it. You know, we might have got something on the ghost boxes. The only way to find that is play it back. Well done to Joy for winning the application. Hope she has many hours in messing around with it and hopefully does a video and show her videos off running the application. I've not really had a lot of time to muck around with it, so you know, apologies for not showing it too much and trying to go through it step by step. You need to like check Mark's one out, his video, and if you've got any problems with it, just email Mark and he's pretty sure to sort any bugs out that is possibly on that application. Yeah, that's it really. I'm gonna go and relax. I might have another quick go on Just Survive, the zombie apocalypse game, before I go to sleep. So I don't think there's going to be much on TV. And yeah, I'll probably see you weekend, guys. Take it easy. God bless. Catch you later. Good night, Ian. Catch you later, mate.